What?
Try and get in on this blue buff. Should be able to start it up. There are 4 members here. Already things going wrong for Kingzone potentially as the flash forward. The pulverize is there and Cuz is burning down. First blood goes over to Nuclear of all players.
But taking over the jungle is what Cuz wanted. This does not look like taking over the jungle.
Yep, there's the abscond and Cuz is very, very low. Under 100 health. One more auto attack would have done it, but Canyon didn't want to flash for it. And instead, he's just going to move topside where Noguri has prepared this lane for him. DW combo's going to come in, they get the root and they get the dead little Pikachu on it, but Noguri's able to push this wave towards him, so he'll at least be able to last it. This one, let's check this out once again. This is Canyon saying, nah, I don't need to kill you again. I'm going to go kill the cannon on the top side.
This is a really smart map read by Canyon. Great invade timing. He knew he would get something against the enemy jungler out. Guess what? No counter ganks coming. There's no chance.
Is pretty bad right now for Kingzone. I feel like they're behind. Oh, they might be able to turn it around though.
Collins going to get interrupted. Headbutt not going to get underneath the turret, but he still just burns down. Nuclear grabs that one. Tucson now in trouble as Showmaker. Cuz trying to get him out of there. The Dominus is burning. Kolomeek is going to be there as Neon not able to get anything. He has to slide through the Dom 1 members.
Where you can't do it. We've seen it a lot in LCK.
Rising Maelstrom. This could be the solo kill coming in for Rascal. Gets another Mark of the Storm. One more will be the next stun. Doesn't manage to close the gap. Lightning Rush comes in, gets the stun eventually. There's a minion wave there. Good flash from Noguri, and I think this could be the turnaround, ladies and gentlemen. Rascal has to flash.
Rascal was surprised Flash came in, and speaking of.
Yeah, bit of aggression here as Tucson has to ult flash to get himself out of the way. Canyon comes on down. Still looking for this dive, but they don't decide to pull the trigger.
Noguri has teleport. Rascal, he's locked on Ignite.
Yep, and we've got a back coming in from Noguri as well. That teleport is just about off cooldown like you were talking about. There's another ultimate that comes down. This one's hijacked from Canyon.
Trades. Already we're at a time where Rise always wins trades. However, TP's up for both.
Yep, this Ocean Drake getting pretty angry at Canyon, but he is able to take that one down. Good knock up there from Tucson, but can Kingzone actually win a fight as Neon comes in with the last breath? Canyon has one of his own though. Deft is still alive as Nuclear gets into the backline. Stunned up now though with the concussive blows. Deft gets one, and Neon is popping off in this fight as well. Canyon falls down. A huge 3-man poll, but do they have enough members alive? I think Noguri, as the one-man army, thinking of trying to do it, but that was a big fight win for Kingzone.
Fresh air that they much so needed. We'll take a look at how it all transpires. Canyon missing a portion of his HP as this all starts, and then Cuz comes in, zoning off Nuclear and Showmaker inside of this fight. Deft able to bring down Nuclear right at the very end right there. Canyon follows, and look, I mean, it's just a massive cluster down on the bottom that Noguri never got to enter.
And a dive happens, but it's not coordinated with Renekton. Means you will always win trades going MR.
Well, Showmaker looking for the dive. Neon immediately cleanses the stun, gets back underneath this turret once again. Another wind wall is pretty fantastic, but he may still be in trouble. Flashes eventually. Big knockup comes in, the last breath. The turnaround, and Neon may have done it. Showmaker eventually trades the kill as Beryl comes through as well. But Deft is going to turn up. I don't know whether Beryl really wants this moment, as he does have the ultimate. Another flash in. That's the pulverize, but the stun immediately after the killer instinct. The culling comes out once again.
As it did, we're going to get the replay here. It looked like this is going to be just mopped up by Canyon, but first the wind wall, and then Tucson and the gang coming to back him up.
Just amazing from Neon. Uses every ability exactly the way he should. And Showmaker actually got lucky to pick up the kill off the back end.
But then Beryl was almost just cold in his spot to go down. The re-engage happens, but we're still fighting honestly. We're not feeling any wallet smacking to just make it easy for Dumb One Gaming.
Immediately the teleport is invested here, but
they're going to burst
exactly what's going on. Cuz is
base.
so far away. Tucson wants to find the... Oh my god! The culling steals it! The Realm Warp gets them out, but that's with their tail well and truly between their legs.
So the thing is, this gets them to the 2-3 items they weren't going to get to in an even stats. We see the replay. How low is it? 280.
I saw 440.
I saw 280, so I'm actually surprised there. Let's listen in. He seems very surprised that he got it himself. Well, I mean, is there anything else to say there? It was super unlikely as the replay extends here. But all I'll say, LS, is they get Infinity Edge from that Baron steal and the 4,000 gold.
Being channeled from Nogari as the Void Seeker is going to land barrel onto Canyon there. There's the knockup. Neon even sets it up himself as they kill the jungler. The Baron goes over Cuz's way is now Kingzone trying to battle this one out. The slicing Maelstrom is gigantic in the back line. And the stasis that we were talking about is coming in clutch. Nogari, is he going to get stunned? The answer is yes, Cuz is going to belly bop him in Kingzone.
Someone don't play the map. They roll up for a fight. The Kingzone was ready to take.
Yep, Canyon, he respawns. He's got a slicing Maelstrom. He's flashing in. Deft, though, isn't going to die this day. Neither is Rascal until the last minute. They do. The worst early game we've ever seen.
We take a look at how this all transpires, and you can see Silas, he's denied entrance to the pit. Watch Nuclear. He ults willingly into what he must know is going to be a slicing Maelstrom, rather than trying to accompany Nuggery in kiting backwards against the enemy team. And so you end up giving them Baron, an Ace, several turrets, the inhibitor. Then when it comes back into life, sure, they hold on. Now, they're not out of the game yet.
Feels like whenever Deft presses R, it's like a mind game.
Task missed to remember, so they don't have that easy access.
Barrel flashes into the backline. Canyon, he picked up the last breath. The slicing Maelstrom is huge, though. Tucson somehow killed the Kai'Sa in the backline as Rascal with his Zhonya's keeps himself alive, and Deft is still alive as well. Meanwhile, on the backside of the map, it is finally the solo laners of Damwon being the heroes. The Realm Warp comes forward. Deft somehow still alive, though, dashing in and out of these battles. Nogari trying to catch up as Canyon gets into this brush.
Can Deft outplay here? He's trying to keep running. Yes, there was a Baron steal, so it's all a bit hijinksy. We'll focus on this, and I'll get back to that. Remember, this is a fight completely created by Beryl, who taxis onto the cannon tree, flashes in for a pulverize, and it ends up being a lot more competitive fight, because guess what? They have a consistent damage dealer in Ryze. Kai'Sa was the first to die in this fight, but the Ryze doesn't care about his positioning. He can be aggressive. They get the cleanup here, but coming back to your point, LS, because they have so many Drakes stacked up, if there is to be a trade, played with Nogari as the cleanup champion, but could is the operative word.
Oh, way to flash in. Slicing Maelstrom is there as Nuclear does dive into the backline like you were talking about, but Deft isn't going to die here. Showmaker, gigantic shield, but Kingzone are holding on the last breath. Only onto one in the backline as once again Nuclear is going to die now. Rascal presses R, and everyone is dying. Deft flashes, picks up the rise. Showmaker, he can't cull enough. Mika's Kingzone. They still have 4 standing, and they're looking for the game.
I think they're to close it here. Damwon couldn't get Nogari into the fight. They tried to bomb into the backline, but no Ryze to clean up. The cooldown's held onto, and I think Kingzone have done it.
Yep, they are going to move this minion wave towards the bottom side of the map. They just need to take down this mid inhibitor and one Nexus turret. The minions are taxiing, and it was all about Deft. It was all about that crazy Baron steal. But after that, Kingzone just outplayed them time and time again.
And now Damwon going into game number 3. Where is their mental going to be at? Because this was a free win if they get that Baron.